Ella Kinzet will get us underway. And we are underway at Bramall Lane. As expected, straight down this left-hand side. Lafayette did have actually a good game last weekend. And it will take a matter of time before Stephen Healy's style and what he wants from his players properly beds in. First home game today to show at least perhaps some of those changes. Kinzet picks it up and will have the ball toe poked back to her. Devlin loses out. Played straight at Charlton here. Newsham's pass is a smart one down this left-hand side. Slightly overhit by Hutton. Taken nicely by Rouse. That's a really good ball to find Amy Andrews, right-hand side. Devlin coming in to support here. Amy Andrews away from Undoubt. Done really well here. Andrews keeps going. Strike comes in. It's a fantastic save. Joy Ralph absolutely unleashes that. And Sophie Whitehouse has done really well. I think that takes a deflection on the way through as well. That is a brilliant stop from a rasping Joy Ralph effort. Unbelievable from the Charlton goalkeeper. The league's most clean sheets, you can see why there. Straight away though, Sheffield United onto the front foot here. First corner of the game, Lafayette to take. High ball in from Lafayette. Nodded on. And it runs out of play. Well, it did seem at one point like Amy Andrews had overrun that, really. So sensational ball through to find it. She got away from Undoubt in the end. Did seem like she'd maybe over-egged it slightly, but that's an awkward strike, and it does take a deflection. Ralph did brilliantly. In comes the corner, onto the roof of the net. Well, that suspension last week, of course, had accumulated 5 yellow cards. The last of which came along with that brace in the FA Cup against Ipswich. Has done really well this season, Charlie Devlin. Sheffield United, early doors, are making Charlton a little bit uncomfortable here. Oh, lovely skill on the right-hand side from Devlin again. Bristow was in support. Kinzet. And again, the Blades finding some room. Right-hand side, cross comes in towards Amy Andrews. It evades Ralph as well, who then chases it down nicely. Lafayette. Out to Joy Ralph. Of trying to skip away, but can't get properly away from Cyber. We spoke about the importance of grassroots football, which the WSL2 is celebrating today, and well, Gloria Cyber is a fantastic example of that. Lafayette takes it down brilliantly. Bit heavy from Leanne Cowan, who's celebrating her birthday today. Gets away from Testrup well. Stephen Healy will be delighted with these opening 5 minutes. Big birthday as well for Leanne Cowan, 30 today. Rouse dropping deep to collect it, as she tends to do. Cowan. That's a very interesting ball. Lafayette will chase it. Dealt with by Cyber. The blades are everywhere at the moment. Charlton cannot rest. Here's Bristow. Turns well on it. Little flick may have seen Joy Ralph offside. Cyber clears it away. I think we are going to see the flag go up on that far side. But I'm sure he's absolutely delighted with these opening 5 or so minutes. They've shown about as much endeavour in these opening forays as they did through much of the match last week. Obviously made his move from MK Dons. Announced just before kickoff yesterday. Luke Turner will continue at the club as his assistant manager, but as we mentioned earlier on, had done a brilliant job in steadying the ship while the club looked toward the future. Lafayette's done really well. May well have conceded the throw, however. This is the thing about Charlton this season. No matter how much pressure sometimes you put on them, no matter how much danger they very rarely, but sometimes find themselves in, they've always had an answer to it. Katie Bradley obviously had a phenomenal season, was great against Newcastle as well last week. Lovely calm penalty for her as well. And Molly Rouse thought momentarily she got away with that. First real chance for Charlton to get this into a dangerous position. Jodie Hutton will take it. Unbelievable season for her so far. Hutton plays it in. Up into the sky, still not clear here. Devlin wraps a boot through it. Andrews will chase it. Charlton deal with it pretty calmly. And the swing of it's a little wayward, but picked up fairly simply in the end. And Newsham's ball is a very, very smart one down this left-hand side. Well defended in the end, though, by Sherwood. Still early days for her, of course, at Sheffield United. Newsham tries to drill a low one in. Devlin with a smart layoff. And now the blades can break here. And that is a sensational ball out to this left-hand side. And it's with Joy Ralph. Already had one chance in this game. It's very well defended by Cyber. Ralph will try and get back across it and wins it well. Good battle, this. And in the end, Dow side foots it away. Kinzet. That's the right ball as well to find Devlin, who will go for goal. It's always rising. Claiming the corner kick, isn't going to get it. Continues to contest the corner kick, but will still not get it. It was Bristow with the phenomenal through ball there. Newsham knocks it forward. Cowan's strong header into the stands. Devlin just Swinging at it under pressure. Cowan. House's touch is a bit heavy, but they're able to collect it again here, Sheffield United. Devlin, smart pass left-hand side for Lafayette, who dances through beautifully, pulls it back into a dangerous position, and Ralph can't get it on target. It was definitely awkward. She may feel frustrated with herself. She couldn't at least challenge Sophie Whitehouse. Brilliant ball, brilliant touch. The Blades at the moment are looking very, very dangerous. Lafayette. Advantage, smartly played, and ball out to the left-hand side, smartly played as well. Well defended by Lobato. Blades are just hunting in packs here at the moment. Lafayette in the end puts her body on top of the ball, having won the throw. May need a moment. Clear back down his left-hand side. Cowan. Kinzit. Bit of a shove on the back of Teddy Bristow. Kinzit again, this is confident from Sheffield United. Devlin, little step over. Lafayette. Back towards Charlie Devlin, whose run has been really well timed, into a dangerous position once more. And back to Lafayette. They're turning the screw here, Sheffield United. Right-footed ball in, it's a decent one, but it's claimed pretty simply in the end by Sophie Whitehouse. Charlton keeper gathered it pretty simply in the end. 12 minutes in, almost 13. It's Charlton who need to perhaps find a little bit of rhythm here. Look at Sheffield United. I mean, they're averaging around, what, 3 and a bit shots on target per game. Already today, we're very close to getting toward that. We're only 13 minutes in. Charlton have made their season at times on being ruthless. Also incredibly high intensity stuff from Sheffield United today as well. It's a brilliant ball in. It's a chance for Charlton. The shot is not in the end. Cleanly hit. Karen Moyer did well to get a hold of it, but never got hold of it cleanly. I mean, outside of that, one game against Portsmouth, Moyer's been absolutely superb. You could argue that about every single Charlton player, to be fair. But she has had a good run. Nice touch from Lafayette. Awkward pass to sort of release Amy Andrews, and then even more awkward back heel. For Charlton, just a little spell of taking a breath and giving Sheffield United something to think about will be very welcome indeed. Bradley into the penalty area. Lafayette read it well. Moya. Devlin. Scoops it not particularly far. Bit of a slip from Flannery, but she's okay. Down. Launches it forward. Alicia Undow. Cowan deals with it first time. West Ham Loney moves out towards Newsham. Whose pass is red. Tilly Bristow has a style just to harry and worry players. Newsham waiting for the ball back here on the left-hand side. Waiting for Fitzgerald to go somewhere with it. Lovely turn from Lucy Fitzgerald. Good ball in as well, and Cowan's forced to flick it on. You can see why she didn't take the risk there. Cyber will come across to take the throw. And Charlie Devlin, I think yet again having conversations with Stacey Pearson here. Fresh off the back of a suspension, she want to avoid a 6th yellow card of the season today. Smart overhead kick in. Devlin picks it up. Bounces off Moyer and Flannery. Rouse goes back towards the goalkeeper, and Rogers, that's what she can do. Andrews. Once the free kick isn't going to get it, Blades will pick it up anyway. Rouse to Devlin. Hopes to come inside here. Fascinating game to this point. 17 minutes in goalless. Sherwood just forced backward. Cowan's pass is cut out well by Moyer, who plays a very good ball in here. Moyer, it just bounces a little too much for Fitzgerald. Right kind of idea from Moyer. Kind of ball that Sheffield United have done well with so far in this game. Sherwood again. Bristow. Whitehouse. Not too many options, because look at how far forward Blades players are here. Definite press in that style. Cowan. Little dummy just buys her the space away from Amelie Testrup. Cowan to Rouse. Rouse has just overhit that ball, or potentially underhit it before Lafayette could get to it. Such a talented player, such an engine. Obviously played some big clubs, Sturban Potsdam, towards the end of their big spell of, if not dominance, then success in Germany, in the Frauen Bundesliga. Lafayette just tried to poke it back through. Cyber's read it. So too is Cowan. Lafayette's again tried the back heel, this time much more successfully. Simone Sherwood has just dropped a little deeper today with no Jess Revel. Jenkins it towards Devlin. Chance here on the right-hand side for Sheffield United, just given away. You can see there the possession, 66.9% for the Blades so far. That was as high as around 71% in the game. An excellent start from the home side. Devlin done really well to dance her way through. It's a ball into a dangerous position, and Undao combines well with Whitehouse. Good communication there. You can see that, well, Charlton spent a little bit more time theoretically in that set. Sheffield United final third. It's been mainly played in the middle, and the Blades have had better when they've been in dangerous positions. Speaking of which, Shan Rogers just did very well there to cut that over the top ball out. Of course, nominated for Save of the Month, wasn't she, Shan Rogers? That unbelievable stop against Crystal Palace. Good that she's okay as well. She took a couple of bumps last week against Nottingham Forest. Got a goalmouth scramble. She ended up with a bit of a bump on her forehead. Absolutely fine for the rest of the game. Little awkward, but dealt with in the end by O'Rourke. Not had too much of the game so far. Newsham. See, Fitzgerald just tried to thread Hutton through. Awkward throw into the penalty area actually from Newsham, and Blades had to deal with it. Here she is again, left-hand side. Still going, but has won it out of play. Former Charlton player, of course, Shan Rogers. 22 through 24, she was a goalkeeper. Devlin. Rouse uses her body to try and get away from Moyer, but Undao reads it excellently. Brilliant from the centre-back. Bristow, yet again, brilliant in the centre of the park. Scoop left-hand side, but just a little awkward for Rouse, and Cybers read it brilliantly now. Can Charlton break here with Moyer? 3 Charlton players forward. Karen Moyer and Lafayette right at to her. Clears it away well. Little layoff, tad risky from Andrews. It didn't work. Had a really good game last week, I thought. Abby Lafayette. Banging a couple of back heels. Has had a good start to this one as well. "25 minutes in, this is a really interesting Barclays WSL 2 game. Bristow involved in a wrestle with Kira Flannery. And Flannery is just brought over to Stacey Pearson for a quick word. Still in the second division this season, was at Sunderland on loan for this spell with Charlton. She needs to be careful on 4 yellow cards coming into today, Kira Flannery. Little short one here to Charlie Devlin. Lafayette. Good ball into the penalty area, and it's a goal for the hosts, and it is absolutely deserved. Amy Andrews not in Sheffield United's first goal of the game. They may not care if it's the only goal of the game. Brilliant again down the left-hand side from Lafayette, who gets her third assist of the season and helps Amy Andrews to her fourth goal of the season. It is deserved. No question about that. And the first goal of his reign goes in. The quickly taken free kick. Devlin to Lafayette. And Andrews nods it in. It may well have been flicked onto her head before he got to her. Either way, Sheffield United lead. And their good start is rewarded here at Bramall Lane. Could today be the day that Charlton lose a game? Long way to go yet. Lafayette spins the ball away and out of play. Moya to Cyber. Cyber's pass is a smart one to find Flannery. Newsham driving forward here. Newsham goes for goal, and well, she's capable. Rogers, though, will take those shots if that's all she gets for the rest of the afternoon. Good play from Ralph. Lafayette. Andrews, the goal scorer. Collins passes a sloppy one. There's a big game towards the bottom of the Barclays WSL 2 today, isn't there? And it is Durham 1, Portsmouth 1. Maiden Castle. Rouse, smart touch there. Through ball might be a bit awkward here for Andrews. He'll keep chasing and Whitehouse will clear it away. Yeah, over at Maiden Castle. Beth Heppel equalising. Obviously in a rough year for Durham, she still had a very good season. That, of course, cancelling out Tia Primmer's opener for Pompey. Heck of a journey, that one. Lafayette. Smart little pass, but surprised even the teammates there. And Ralph concedes the free kick. That's really good play down this left-hand side for Fitzgerald, who just tries to flick it back toward Hutton. This is the thing with Charlton. They can just switch it on at any point. That's that Emma Bissell very, very late goal against Forest before the winter break. That's lovely play. It's Cyber into the penalty area. Gloria Cyber going here for Charlton. Can't find a teammate. Lafayette not with a particularly good through ball, and Bradley slams it over the bar. Yeah, Lafayette did not clear that particularly well. I think it was a bit strange to call it a through ball, but whatever it wasn't great. Bradley didn't punish her for it. Did concede first, of course, against Southampton, as mentioned, and those two late goals won them the game. But Charlton need to get hold of this game a little bit. Here's Bradley. Moya, right-hand side. Again with Katie Bradley, who's been so good this season. Bradley doing really well, gets to the byline, puts it into a dangerous position. Still with Moya, who gets the shot away. Charlton maybe have been shaken up a little bit here. Lafayette with a good diving header. Once the free kick isn't going to get it. Andrews, once she's located the ball, able to drive forward with it. Got support on her right-hand side here, Amy Andrews. It's going to still find its way to Joy Ralph, or in fact it's not, with Dow throwing herself in. Undoubtedly one of the best centre-backs in the league this season. Lafayette throw. Nice towards Devlin here. Lafayette, Ralph. Oh, good ball to Devlin, but she's going to get hold of it. Pulls it in low. And Dow clears it out high. Well, this, if it stays this way, will without question be one of Sheffield United's best opening 45s this season. I'd argue even if they go in 1-1 at half-time, it would be one of their best 45s. Rouse picks it up. For Stephen Healy, you can see that combination of Ralph and Devlin and Andrews working really nice with each other. Lafayette wins herself the corner. She will take them from the other side. Devlin will take them from this one. Sheffield United corner. Just been told to roll the ball back slightly there, Devlin. And it comes towards the back post, and Whitehouse does really well. That was a little bit awkward, actually. Joy Ralph told to leave the goalkeeper alone. Great turn here. And undoubtedly a free kick on that left-hand side. So Sherwood had a quiet start to life with the Blades, the Leicester City loanee. As we've seen today, she's incredibly versatile. Can play midfield, is debutising centrally in the back line today. Hutton looking to get this one into the Sheffield United penalty area. Goes low to the edge of instead. Finds Bradley. Cyber. Almost. O'Rourke's done well. Now Andrews has steered it well as well. Hutton, a bit too strong on that attempt to swing it across to Cyber. start to the season was explosive, wasn't it, Jodie Hutton? Scored in that reverse fixture between these two sides as well. Finished 1-1 in that. Back in early-ish October. Launch for Ralph to chase, but it'll drift away before she gets there. 10 minutes of normal time left in this game. This first 45, and right now, Sheffield United leading. While Charlton have had flashes, deservedly leading as well. Devlin to Rouse. Ball to find Bristow, and Bristow tapped the ball through. The assistant referee is the first to claim the foul. And while he'll be having a quick look at how Tilly Bristow is, she did take a knock last week. Your first home game. This has been an excellent start for Stephen Healy. Tilly Bristow was everywhere in the first 45 last week. She took a nasty knock. She was really a big attacking outlet in that Sheffield United central midfield. Then she got booked, and she kept harrying and pushing and was really giving the referee some decisions to make. At half-time with the injury plus the yellow card, she was withdrawn, replaced by Joy Rolfe actually last week. Tilly Bristow just tried to knock the ball down the line. As you saw there, even though they were checking on their teammate, it was a lot more smiley for the Blades players than this current conversation is for the Charlton ones. Karen Hills, obviously well over 150 games in charge here now. Need to draw on her experience to get her side over the line today. It's not just a case of defending that unbeaten record. More than anything, it's a case of getting over the line and getting this club back into the WSL. Even with a loss today, they are very strongly in pole position. That's despite that big win for Bristol City. 3-0 victory. Brilliant performance from Jessie Gale as well yesterday. Won't be a quick free kick this time. Launched in by Devlin towards Rouse, who headers it towards goal. And it's an excellent save again from Whitehouse. Brilliant cross. Thumping header. And the Charlton captain equal to it. Brilliant header that. Devlin's ball in as well from the free kick. Exceptional. I mean, this is a brilliant cross. Great header, great save. Andrews just tries to launch it toward goal. Too high for any of her teammates. Into the arms of the Charlton keeper, who rolls it out quickly. Hunter Flannery. Awkward for Andrews, but she's at least steered it out. Barring the possession, it looks more even than perhaps it's felt on those stats. And just a quick word as well, in the aftermath of that challenge on Tilly Bristow, just getting confirmation Charlotte Newsom was given a yellow card for Charlton there. So Newsom on a yellow today, her third of the season. Newsom just waiting. A little bit of afters there as well, and some frustration, I think. Tilly Bristow is bundled to the ground. And the yellow card understandably follows. I think it was Jodie Hutton who bundled to the ground. We'll get confirmation on that in a moment. And it was indeed Jodie Hutton who's been given the yellow card there. Here is Hutton. And Dow. Cyber. Done really well here, Gloria Cyber, to find Moya. Lafayette with the sliding challenge. The Blades cannot afford to switch off here for a second. Cyber's ball in. It's a decent one as well, a stooping header clear. Hutton. Clips one up towards Moya, who steers it back into a dangerous position. Sheffield United have got to deal with this, and they don't. And Lucy Fitzgerald equalises. Her second of the season. Put in a brilliant ball last week for Jodie Hutton's goal. And now has steered one home today. Sheffield United don't clear it when they should have done. Moya's done well. Cowan in the way. Sherwood in front of it. Rogers unable to see. And Charlton level. Big signing in the summer, of course, Lucy Fitzgerald. It is one that has worked. And now Karen Hills will have a slightly different half-time team talk to give. And Sheffield United, well, they've had such a confident 45 so far. They need to refine some of that. And what have we got on this side here? Devlin is down, holding ahead. She'll get the treatment she needs here. Set pieces, that attacking frame of mind that she's so good at, Charlie Devlin. Hopefully just a little bit of a knock and she just needs a moment. Quite rightly, they'll do their checks. Seems okay. Hopefully just needs a moment here, Devlin. You may hear there 3 minutes to be added at the end of this first half. We're already 30 seconds into those, but Troy Ralph being told that it was Charlton's ball, which it was. And Dow launches it forward into the penalty area. As we said, Charlton are so hard to put away. So difficult to defeat. Devlin waiting to come back on. And is back on. Lafayette, smart throw there to find Devlin. We've got two teams who want to get to the dressing room and work out their next move here. Are we going to get a late turn in this first half? Speaking of turns, Bristow does brilliantly, swings it potentially too strongly for Lafayette, who's got trouble to keep it in and almost managed it. That's the thing with Bristow, the way she can build herself some space. We've seen a couple of brilliant through balls from her as well. That one just 10% overhit. Right idea to switch the play into so much space. Moya's done really well. Moya's done excellently there up against Lafayette. Well taken off her. Gifted back though to the visitors. Bristow in with a strong challenge to block the pass. Moya will chase it. It's quicker than Sherwood. Sherwood still trying to get rid of the ball. They want the penalty. Not going to get it. And in fact, the first half is going to draw to a close. Straight away, we're into the wrestling. O'Rourke up against Jodie Hutton. It's fairly quiet by her standards in the first half, Sophie O'Rourke. Of course, played 52 times for Charlton. And straight away here, the visitors have a chance to get this into a dangerous position. Hutton with the free kick. And well, an apologetic hand. I don't think she was going for goal there. Not to her usual standard. Yeah, I don't think she was going for goal. Got a hold of the ball awkwardly, perhaps. Lafayette. Sherwood. Under a bit of pressure here, Simone Sherwood. So the ball down the right's a really good one as well. Finds Devlin. Lafayette to the left-hand side for Kinzer. Just decides to, understandably, go towards Cowan instead. Still finds Lafayette. And Lafayette's away nicely here down this left-hand side. Doesn't get a convincing ball in. Lafayette with the throw. At half-time, Karen Hill's team talk was made a little bit easier by that Fitzgerald equalizer. Bristow fouled by Bradley. Takes a free kick quickly. Finds Lafayette left-hand side. 4 blades forward here. Lafayette hangs that one into the sky, and Dow heads it away well. As far as Rousey doesn't fully get a hold of it, Andrews trying to. In the end, optimistic effort from O'Rourke. Really good character. Sophie O'Rourke, kind of player who holds herself and the teammates to the same standard. Charlton throw. Not a great touch from Devlin. Fitzgerald has retreated to a back line. Lobato. Cyber to Flannery. Nice interchange there from Charlton. Cyber out towards Moyer. And Moyer's pass is a poor one that Bristow initially tried to get away with. Bradley goes for goal. Held by Rogers. That is a move, a tactic that so often works for Bristow, but on that occasion, Katie Bradley was smart to it. Back with the blades here in the centre of the park. Ralph tries to turn away from Dow, who just very smartly marshals it. Moyer will collect it. Bristow wants it back. He might come into a dangerous position here for Amy Andrews to chase, but Whitehouse has done well. As you can see, Newcastle have taken the lead. That's at least some decent news elsewhere for Sheffield United. Newcastle 1, Ipswich 0 there. Beth Lumsden, the goal scorer in that one. Here's Newsham, who's done brilliantly here. Is Newsham into a dangerous position? It's still dangerous here. No free kick given. Moyer trying to get a shot away. Bradley does, and very well saved by Rogers. They haven't kept it in. It will be a corner. Excellent save from Shan Rogers. Second time in as many minutes, Katie Bradley has tried from range. Hutton with the corner. Hutton's corner in. Order towards Ralph, who probably needs to just get some kind of touch to it. Uses a body well, not cleanly away. Bradley. Testrup. Swept in low. Charlton wanted a free kick. And there is a player down there as well. I think it might be, is that Cyber? And the counter-attack is correctly stopped, and it is Gloria Cyber who's requiring some help here. Oh, well, Gloria Cyber gets this help. It was brilliant from Newsham down this left-hand side. Got away from Kinzet. Moya couldn't quite get a hold of it. Bradley just set herself nicely. It was toward Rogers, but even then she had to deal with it. Massive bodies in front of her. So, a few drinks and a few conversations here for Charlton's players. Gloria Cyber just getting properly checked over. And now Charlie Devlin is holding court. A respected voice in that dressing room. Everyone having their say, but it looks like a good, constructive conversation. It has been overall a good performance from Sheffield United. It's only one of the best since the turn of the year. Actually, towards the end of 2025 as well. Emily Testrup will be desperate to get more involved in this game. Obviously bagged a hat-trick in that 10-0 destruction in the FA Cup. West Ham, Liverpool was obviously fantastic for one of this league's best teams last season. So Cyber will head off. Seems okay at the moment, which is good news. Kinzet. Good little nod into danger here. Andrews was hoping there was some support behind her. Moya just filling in at right back in the short term, chased down by Lafayette. Moya and Lafayette involved in a real battle, and, well, Lafayette's done very well. Devlin turns into the penalty area here. Charlie Devlin tries to get the ball across, out for a corner kick. Well, thanks to Lafayette's harrying on that right-hand side of Charlton's defence. I think Cyber has been waved back on as well. Blades corner kick. It's a low one. It's cleared away straight away at the near post by Newsham. Devlin keeps it in. Moya in front of it. Back to Devlin. Oh, who's gone through the legs nicely. Oh, it's a nice interchange. Devlin into the penalty area. Puts it towards goal. Right into the arms of Whitehouse. And then there's a collision. And another conversation between Charlie Devlin and Stacey Pearson here. Nice football this from Sheffield United. Smart from Kinzet. Bristow wanted it. Lafayette did the right thing in laying it off for Devlin. It's a lot of bodies. Very awkward from there and, well, bounce off each other in the end. Ralph gets a toe to it. Bradley will chase it. Rouse has done well. And Dow wins the ball excellently. Its way through, but in the end, Sherman's miss of the ball was not a problem. O'Rourke picked it up. Rouse still going nicely here. Lafayette. Andrews will chase it through this gap. And Dow wins it. Devlin wants it. Moya for company. That's a poor pass from Devlin. Patient from Sheffield United. Smart touch around the corner here, and Sherwood can bring it forward. Pass is a bit awkward, missed in the end by Ralph. Testrup undoubtedly fouled by Joy Ralph. I think we'll get a yellow card and will. Think about what Joy Ralph has been through this season, had to have surgery on that nasty shoulder injury. Had started life this season so well. Didn't get much of it before that long layoff. Dow to launch this forward. Or perhaps not, in fact. Oh, well, even tricked me. And Dow's ball in. It's straight into the arms of Rogers. Finds Andrews. Now Lafayette a long way forward here. Rouse in support. That's a poor pass, and Sherwood's just about, I think, dealt with it. Chance here still low for Charlton. From range, it's wide of goal. Very dangerous from Sheffield United, who were playing with fire there. It was awkward for Testrup. She may still be frustrated with herself. It's just a poor pass, really. Rogers did really well, had to come for it. Cowan was in the way, and actually Sherwood was chasing back as well. Even then, you do not want to be doing that against Charlton. Well, they've somehow come away with the ball here, Sheffield United, and the long one forward is going to be for Andrews to chase, using that pace against Undow. Undow using that experience and smarts to see it out. We are going to have a number of substitutions here from the seam of it. So firstly, who have we got going on here? Well, Mary McAteer will make her way on. We're going to see Katie Lockwood for the first time since the 25th of January. Karen Moyer off. Emily Testrup off as well. And it looks like Gillian Kenny will also be making her way on as well. Scored in that destruction, didn't she, of Swindon in the FA Cup. So McAteer, Kenny, and Lockwood will make their way on for the rest of the game today. Karen Hill's making a chunky amount of changes here. And Dow reads it really well. First touch for McAteer. Sheffield United have it back. Devlin just got gummed up in her boots a little bit. Jodie Hutton, Emily Testrup and Karen Moyer, just to confirm the three who've gone off here for Charlton. Smart play down this left-hand side. Rouse cuts back well. Loops one towards Ralph. Finds Newsham, but Joy Ralph will still collect it here. That's not a bad ball into a dangerous position as well. McAteer can get a hold of it and bring it forward. Mary McAteer. Newsham still going. We'll try from range, Newsham, and in the end, Rogers spills it wide. On that right boot as well. It's a cracking strike of the ball. She's had to be pretty heavily involved today. Not a great deal she could do about the goal, but good play this between Fitzgerald and Newsham. Didn't really have a wealth of options. Was perhaps going wide. Rogers understandably not taking that gamble. Corner Charlton. Evades Cyber, who then, with a lovely back heel, keeps it with Charlton. Kenny's pass to the edge of the area finds Flannery. Lafayette slams it against Fitzgerald and wins the goal kick. 27 minutes of normal time to go. She's had a good game today again, Abby Lafayette. I thought she played very, very well last week. Well, possession number has come down from a high of 71% for Sheffield United. Charlton are looking a bit more confident as the game goes. Good challenge from Bristow. Kept in well as well. Only as far though as Flannery. And now Lobato. Bit of a dangerous ball, but Flannery bails her out. Bit of a heavy touch from Undow, who just about manages to bail herself out. Devlin wins the throw. Lay off to Devlin. Works it towards Ralph, but Lobato read it nicely. Devlin concedes the free kick. They missed not just her attacking talent last week, but that spark, that little bit of frustration can sometimes be a real tool for your side. Bristow. Bit of a sloppy ball here, and a chance again for Charlton to come forward with it. Edge of the penalty area. Sheffield United have managed to just carve themselves away. Lobato with a strong header, well won. Fitzgerald up against Bristow, who I think is holding her face or potentially top of her shoulder. Really has been in the wars the last 2 weeks. Tilly Bristow. Cowan turns away from Kenny. Just tightened up a little bit in the last 10 minutes. Just taking a time before going to Sherwood. O'Rourke under some pressure from Fitzgerald. No free kick given, much to O'Rourke's surprise. Newsham with the throw. A little bit worrying perhaps, but in the end, Blades win the free kick and can at least push Charlton back momentarily. See Lafayette on that left-hand side making a big charge. I don't think the ball's going to go her way. Instead towards Leon Cowan. Rouse just sees the ball skip over Lafayette's foot. See an awful lot of discussion from Sheffield United here. And now there's been a bit of a problem here for them. Into the penalty area come Charlton. Swung left-hand side towards Newsham, who's got to try and get this under control. Does really well, put back in low and cleared away. Well, I think it was Katie Lockwood who caused the big problem there. Yeah, Lockwood just managed to get away from the defender. Now Charlton do have a corner kick on this left-hand side. In comes the corner kick. It's still not clear here. Now it is from Devlin. Absolutely launched it forward. Amy Andrews will chase it down. Lobato very calm. Drives it forward. Good pass as well to this right-hand side. Corner in the end conceded, and Joy Ralph pushed to the ground. Lafayette not delighted about that. A little bit of unnecessary nonsense there. Katie Bradley perhaps immediately accepting herself at fault. And we are going to get a substitution here from Sheffield United in a moment. Eva Butler getting ready to come on. Low corner. Maybe not great communication there. Lafayette was in a position to slam that clear. O'Rourke decided instead to put it out understandably and then back to her feet and cutting out the short corner very quickly. That's a poor pass and Rouse can bring it forward. Needs somewhere to go with this though, really. That's the right pass towards Andrews, who really can run this. Amy Andrews down this left-hand side. She needs support. Joy Ralph is charging into the penalty area. And Lobato gets in her way. Very good challenge. Shows you the problems that Amy Andrews can cause. Still with the blades here. Edge of the penalty area. Joy Ralph. Onto a right boot and down with a good challenge. Charlton can bring it clear. Lockwood. Newsham. It's quickly elsewhere in the Barclays WSL 2. There's been a goal for Birmingham City at home to Nottingham Forest, and an own goal as well from Georgia Brome. Frustration for Forest. Elsewhere though, Southampton are motoring at home against Crystal Palace. Ellie Brazil with a brace now after 23 minutes at St Mary's. It is a comfortable lead for the Saints. We're going to get another goal in this game. It still feels like it. Not quite at time running out, but one eye perhaps on the clock. Sherwood is applauded from the bench. She'll get it back here. Molly Rouse. Away from Fitzgerald nicely. Good pass as well to find Ralph. Ralph has somewhat run into Lockwood, but has kept hold of it and is still keeping hold of it. Finds O'Rourke really nicely. Rouse lays it off for Ralph. Clips it up beautifully as well to this left-hand side for Devlin to get a hold of. Lafayette in support. The pass is very well read. Devlin then in with a good challenge. We had thought we were about to see Eva Butler a few moments ago, but no change as of yet for Stephen Healy. Down this right channel, read nicely by Newsham. It's Gerald. Newsham under pressure from Ralph. Lobato, a little bit risky. Loses the ball. It's a smart touch as well here. Devlin. Andrews in support to that left-hand side. They could do with her moving a bit more central here. Lafayette to Amy Andrews. Really have too many more options there. Now to Andrews once more. Devlin in support. Plays it off Cyber. And I think we are going to finally see Eva Butler, are we? And it will be for Joy Ralph. Had some big chances early doors, Joy Ralph. Still, of course, getting herself back to full match sharpness. And Eva Butler, who is such a talent but has perhaps not had the best of seasons, will make her way on. Her 11th appearance of the season. She can cause problems, she can be direct, she's quick, she's smart. Can she have a big impact here at Bramall Lane today? Lafayette. On the end, played off Devlin and out for a Charlton throw. Second half perhaps not quite as enjoyable as the first. Lafayette's done nicely yet again. Devlin. Oh, brilliant to get away from Cyber. But brilliant from Undow to read where the ball was going. Excellent from Undow, and now a chance for her to drive forward down that right-hand side. Alicia Undow, the centre-back at right wing. Back it comes to McAteer, who attempts to get the ball in. Rouse throws a body in and wins the free kick. It looks to me, we're not going to need any treatment here. Just one where they both bounced off each other. Katie Bradley back to her feet quite simply in the end. And his pre-match interviews, the new Blades boss was talking about trying to get a couple new faces through the door. You can see just from obviously the respective benches is a couple of names short. Just Reevil would be, of course, one of the first names on the team sheet when available. And she will be back next week. Devlin with a strange ball into the centre. Fitzgerald picked it up and Sheffield United have done well to win it back. In the end, well, a lot of red and white shirts around Charlton there. Actually not had a gigantic amount to do, Lobato, in the scheme of things. She's done most of it well. She's that big dominant defensive force. That centre-back pairing has been, well, when played as a centre-back pairing, but even then, Down Lobato. Such good understanding between the two of them. Cowan a little risky up against McAteer there. Sherwood. That's a dangerous touch from Sherwood. Lockwood was in the vicinity, and Rogers a little bit sloppy there as well. All a bit nervy this for Sheffield United, and in the end Sherwood's made exactly the right call to try and blast it off the opposing player, but may well have caught them in the meantime. And the goal scorer Lucy Fitzgerald is down, and in some, it seems, considerable discomfort. It's not good at all. She looks in a lot of discomfort here. Take a drink, but hopefully that's just the initial pain of the knock. Sherwood may have just caught her above the boot there as she tried to clear the ball forward. Or at least clear the ball off the legs of Fitzgerald. Another confidence here for Karen Hills to hold. I think they were similar in the centre of the park for the Blades. Haven't yet seen Fitzgerald. Picked up by Butler, her first touch of the game. Devlin. She's got that run from Butler down this right. We'll try and scoop it in over the head of Undow, who, as usual, reads it nicely. Bristow straight in. Lafayette, edge of the penalty area. Abby Lafayette will go for goal. It's going to rise forever. Just that perhaps rush of blood to the head. There was a couple of much better options. Can argue the same for Devlin as well, who could have played it down the right-hand side for Butler. Poor clearance. Sheffield United still pushing here. Bristow. Tilly Bristow. That's a brilliant ball for Devlin, who's in a dangerous position and drives it into the side netting. Bristow is so smart in that position. Operates so well in such small, tight areas, and ball through was brilliant. It's going to be difficult for Devlin, no question. Bristow here. That's perfect, that ball through. Andrews perhaps thought that the ball across to her was the play. Oh, and now it's bounced through. It's, in the end, a situation where the flag will go up. Kinzet to Cowan to Lafayette. Kinzet again, having to deal with it. And now Lafayette will get away with a smart touch. Moves away from McAteer, now to Amy Andrews' left-hand side. There is quite a few Sheffield United players in the centre. One of them's Tilly Bristow. Devlin chases it down well. Kinzet opts to just keep possession. Lafayette, Andrews is free. Amy Andrews toward the byline. Still going here, Andrews into a dangerous position, pulls it back for Rouse, who hits the goalkeeper's arms instead of the back of the net. Another chance for her after that brilliant, powerful first half header. Sheffield United are not sitting on a draw here. Newsham. Launch forward. It's going to somehow find its way to Lockwood on this left-hand side. And then Kenny, who's done really well. Kenny's low ball in is a smart one as well. Popped up into the sky. And now Bristow can move with it. Option to the left. Takes it. Rouser's got Andrews moving. Finds Amy Andrews. Undown for support. In the end, Undown takes it away from her. And in fact, wins the throw. She's so good at just knowing when to apply that pressure. Undown. Here. Newsham picks it up, charges in. It might still come to a Charlton player. It might run for a corner. It will run for a corner. It is a pretty regular thing that Charlton grab late winners. We've seen it a lot this season. Whether it's Southampton, whether it's Nottingham Forest. We are very much into late winner territory now as well. Andrews will steer the header away. Not far though. And then high into the sky and away for a goal kick. Regardless of Durham's win earlier, a point for any side against Charlton in this league is a good one. Perhaps not Bristol City, perhaps not Birmingham, but certainly for everyone else. A point against Charlton at the moment is a very good point. And that's very unlucky indeed. They might not get the point. It's Kenny who lays it off. Big chance. Good save from Rodgers. Charlton don't take it. And here's Rouse. Left-hand side. Picked up by Andrews. He's got Devlin in support, but the pass is poor. Oh, Kinzert. That's poor as well. Able to bail herself out. And the flag's gone up. Looks like we might be getting some more changes here for Charlton. Katie Bradley will come off to be replaced by Mia Ross. And we're also going to see Emma Bissell, who has had a late winner already this season. Coming back from injury as well. She's had a tricky old season so far. She's replacing, from the look of it, Lobato. Flick on. Bissell will chase it straight down. And again, straight into the action here, the sub. Cross is well blocked. Just to explain that substitution to you, Mia Ross has come on and will go into the position of Lobato at centre-back. There'll be, I think, a bit of a tweak in the central midfield positions here for Charlton in the last few minutes. Bissell coming on to be slightly more of a focal point up front. Newsham cleared forward with Bristow trying to get a toe to it. Succeeds in doing so. Ross able to mop things up. Palace have got one back against Southampton there. Ashley Veerden with the goal. Very, very good block and a chance now for Butler to move forward. Eva Butler, 3 in the centre. Cross comes in, evades the first couple. It comes toward O'Rourke and Charlton clear it. Well, had a very good time of things. Ciara Flannery on loan from West Ham, who, to be fair, up in the WSL haven't had a great time of things. I'm sure the Hammers will be delighted with what progression she has made this season. Here is Butler, tries the cross. No, she's going to win the corner and does do. We are going to get 5 minutes of added time, it seems. Unless we get a little delay in the next minute or so. But at least 5 minutes. Lafayette's corner. Could Charlton lose it late? Lafayette's ball in. It's bounced somehow off the crossbar. It's not clear. How did that not go in? Swung brilliantly back toward Lafayette. Plenty of Sheffield United players still in there. Up toward Whitehouse, who hasn't done brilliantly with it. Devlin throws her head in. Whitehouse was absolutely within her rights to try and grab hold of that ball, but may have caught Devlin in the process. Well, how did that ball stay out is the question. Slammed the crossbar. It's actually a brilliant piece of defending, I think, from Newsham there, because that may well have been heading in. And Devlin at the moment is holding her shoulder. And just the base of her leg as well. Or it's the top of her leg, I should say. It looks like with the delay, we are going to get a little bit more than 5 minutes added. So 6 minutes initially, but depends how long it takes Charlie Devlin to get back to fighting fit.
6 additional minutes, 6 minutes.
Well, while we've got a moment, shall we take a look at the 2 big moments of this game so far? And of course, Amy Andrews, 26 minutes in. Great work down the left-hand side from Abby Lafayette. Andrews rose really smartly and nodded home very nicely for Blade's 11th league goal of the season. Her 4th. And not long, though, before half-time, Charlton's increased persistence paid off. Moya did really well to steer this back into a dangerous position. And Fitzgerald did really well, falling backwards to steer it in the top corner. We're going to see another goal in these next few minutes. Are we going to end all square here? One thing we are going to see, here's Lauren Thomas, who came on late last week as well. Get a little less time today, in fact. So Charlie Devlin will not complete the game. That has got to be a bit of a worry, that. And the way she is moving to the right-hand side of your screen has got to be a real worry for Stephen Healy. That is a spark you cannot afford to lose. And hopefully that's just a knock and a bit of precaution, but at the moment, not moving well at all, Charlie Devlin. Lauren Thomas will complete the rest of the game for her. Thomas straight into the action. Cyber will take another throw. Could Charlton do what champions do here and win it late? Cyber's ball in is low. It's a bit confusing as to what's been given here. And that's why there is someone down, I think, the other side of the hoardings here. May well be Cyber. Possible to tell. But there was definite concern from a few Sheffield United players there as well. We will go, of course, beyond that 6 minutes at this rate. Gloria Cyber was down that right-hand side. I can't imagine how it's perhaps not her in that position. Obviously tried to get the cross in and may well have just tumbled over the Brandon on the side here, but it's not good particularly. Lafayette sticking around to check on opposing wing back. I did just see Gloria Cyber's head just pop up momentarily. And to Abby Lafayette's credit, she has stuck around to check on Gloria Cyber. Leans over for a high five, and that's the medical team complete their tasks there. Might just be a cut on the knee. Looks like something's been treated. And Shan Rogers was going to take the goal kick, but Cyber back on her feet, getting a round of applause. You know, if she perhaps wanted to get back onto the pitch, she'd have to make a bit of a way around somewhere. And we'll finish at the moment with 10, Charlton. See what happens with the right back. Big chase on for Lauren Thomas, who's quick, but not that quick. Cyber is now pitch side. Bit of a ragged ball through there. Charlton have it in the back line. We will be going well beyond the 6 minutes, likely toward the 100-minute mark at this rate. Cyber moving okay, which is good to see. But look, somewhat instinctively side foots it forward, and Andrews will chase this down. Mia Ross has done well. Andrews up against Dundao. Ball move forward. It's Andrews tried to flick it on towards Thomas. Straight out to Ross. Straight back again. Fitzgerald, who seems to have recovered well from that awkward knock earlier. Slips there. Bristow with a tight pass will get it back. Pressure on from Fitzgerald. Some of that earlier passing composure is making way for some optimistic balls forward instead. Ross goes towards Whitehouse, who's leaning back a little bit. Newsham gets away from Butler. No, she doesn't. Butler gets her foot in the way. Back through it, almost reach Andrews towards the edge of the penalty area. It's struck by Thomas. It's a little bit frenetic now. Here come Charlton. Walks under a bit more pressure than perhaps she initially realised. Fitzgerald. Scorer of Charlton's equalizer. Newsham. Side-footed in. Not clear yet. Kinzet puts her foot through it. Thomas. And now a chance for Amy Andrews to charge up. She's only got Ndow in front of her at the moment. It's Andrews, still with Amy Andrews. She's found the pass through towards Thomas, who's just an inch too short. That could have been a big moment for Sheffield United. Cowan makes sure there's not a big moment at the other end. Entering dying few moments now, surely, of this game. Cyber. McAteer. Back towards Gloria Cyber, who's made a really smart run. Ball into a dangerous position, touched by Cowan. And slammed clear. And it might drop actually here for Amy Andrews. Got some support in front of her from Bristow. Amy Andrews can run. She will run down this left-hand side. Eva Butler busting her gut to come in. Amy Andrews is still going here down the left. Ndow has stopped her. But for how long? Because Andrews plays it back into a position and nodded away. And that will be the last moment of the game. Both sets of players absolutely exhausted.